Did someone say Ducati just dropped a Desmo Enster from the future? Buckle up fam, cause what you're about to hear might just make your current bike file for retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, bikers and dreamers, speed demons and coffee racers, welcome back to Biker's Choice, your ultimate pit stop for everything two-wheeled and totally bonkers. Now, grab your helmets and hold your breath, because today we're diving deep into something so spicy, so fresh, so aggressively Ducati, it might just leave tire marks on your soul. Yes, the rumors were true, the whispers were not just exhaust fumes. Ducati has officially launched the DESMO450 XM, and my guys, this ain't your average pasta-powered machine. This is Ducati going Super Saiyan. So, let's kick it off with the basics, laugh a little, argue in the comments, and get dangerously obsessed with this Italian beast. Sound good? Let's ride. The name game, DESMO450 XM. Say what? Okay, pause. Let's talk about the name real quick. DESMO450 XM. It sounds like something Elon Musk would name his kid. Like, hi, this is my son, DESMO450 XM, and he runs on premium. But here's the thing, Desmo isn't just Ducati being dramatic. It's short for Desmodromic Valve System, which is basically Ducati's secret weapon. Instead of relying on springs to close the valves, Ducati said, nah, let's do it our way, and engineered a setup that makes the engine purr like an Italian opera on Red Bull. And the 450? Yep, we're talking about a 450 cubic centimeters single-cylinder engine here. More on that in a minute. And XM? Honestly, Ducati hasn't revealed what it stands for, but I'm 96.7% sure it means, extra mad. That engine though, small size, big punch. Alright, chat, let me ask you something. How many of y'all have actually ridden a 450 cubic centimeters bike and lived to tell the tale with a full back tire? This Desmo 450 XM ain't just a 450 cubic centimeters. It's Ducati's first single-cylinder engine in decades. Like seriously, they went back into the archives and said, let's bring the angry squirrel engine back, but make it turbocharged with attitude. This little monster kicks out around 60 horsepower, and before you roll your eyes like, meh, remember, that's 60 HP in a featherweight chassis. It's like strapping a rocket to a lawn chair and calling it legal. This thing's got more torque than your cousin's TikTok drama and it revs so high, it probably speaks dolphin. Design, Ducati flexing again. Let's just say it, Ducati doesn't design motorcycles. They sculpt testosterone. And the Desmo 450 XM? It looks like it was drawn by someone who eats speed for breakfast and sketchbooks for dessert. Sharp angles, minimalistic aggression, and that signature Ducati red that screams, look at me, but don't touch unless you have good credit. And let's be real, you could park this bike in a modern art museum and someone would pay $50 to take a selfie with it. Also, Ducati did this thing where they put actual carbon fiber in places they didn't need to, just to flex. Like, oh, you thought plastic was enough? Cute. Performance, track toy or street beast? Spoiler, both. Here's where things get juicy. This ain't just a street bike. The Desmo 450 XM is race-bred. Ducati tuned it for the FIM MX2 championship. Yup, that's motocross, baby. Dirt, jumps, mud. And this thing handles it like it was born on a rally stage and raised on Monster Energy. But don't worry, road warriors, Ducati's also bringing out a street-legal version. So you can legally scream through traffic, within speed limits of course, wink, on a bike designed to hit berms and blast out roost. It's lightweight. It's nimble. It's probably more responsive than your ex when they see you thriving. Tech talk, gadgets galore, bro. Okay, for all my nerds out there, Ducati didn't hold back. You've got launch control, so you can embarrass sport bikes at red lights. Quick shifter, because clutching is so 2010. Traction control, so you don't eat gravel on day one. Multiple ride modes, because sometimes you want to cruise, sometimes you want to cause a scene. And of course, there's an onboard computer that probably knows more about you than your therapist. You thought your smart fridge was cool. This bike predicts your riding style. Probably texts your mom if you redline too much. Who is this for? Yes, you. Maybe. So who exactly is Ducati targeting with the Desmo 450 XM? New riders who want to jump into the Ducati fam without selling a kidney. Veterans who missed the raw feel of a single-cylinder ripper. Motocross lovers looking for street-legal anarchy. People who want to ride something that looks like a transformer and sounds like God clearing his throat. Basically, if you like motorcycles, adrenaline, and poor financial decisions that make you happy, this bike's for you. Biker's choice verdict: is it worth the hype? Chat, listen. This bike might just be the most fun you can have in 2025 without getting arrested, and that part depends on how you ride, of course. Ducati made a bold move. They took a segment they left behind and re-entered it like a rock star making a comeback tour. Is it gonna win hearts? Oh, absolutely. Is it gonna win races? Probably. Is it gonna win over your garage space? 100%. So yes, hype, confirmed. Ride it once and you'll be texting your current bike, it's not you, it's Ducati. So what do you think, Biker's Choice fam? Is the Desmo450 XM the chaotic energy the bike world needed, or is Ducati just flexing too hard on us peasants? Drop your thoughts, arguments, favorite pizza toppings, and motorcycle love stories down in the comments. Let's talk. Let's fight. Let's laugh. And hey, if you enjoyed this wild ride through Ducati's newest madness, hit that subscribe button like it owes you money and smash the like button before it revs away. Until next time, keep your wheels down and your revs high. This is Biker's Choice, where 2 wheels are always better than 4. Peace out. Alright fam, imagine strapping a jet engine to a slice of pizza and sending it down the highway. Now crank the heat to Italian spicy. That's the Ducati Panigale V4S 2025. Are you even ready for this level of insanity on 2 wheels? Let's dive in, and bring snacks, because this ride's gonna be wild. Yo yo yo. What's up, throttle junkies? Welcome back to your favorite corner of the internet, Biker's Choice, where rubber meets the road, and sarcasm meets horsepower. If you're new here, first of all, where have you been? And second, grab a helmet, sit tight, and get ready, because today, oh man today, we're talking about the freshly dropped, hotter than your ex's rebound, the Ducati Panigale V4S 2025. Drop a vroom in the comments if you're a Ducati freak, and if you're not, don't worry, you will be by the end of this video. Let's talk looks. Is this a bike or a supermodel? Alright fam, let's just state the obvious, this thing is too good looking. Like, unfair levels of sexy. Ducati didn't just build a bike, they sculpted a mechanical Greek god and gave it fairings. The 2025 Panigale V4S looks like it was designed by aliens who really love carbon fiber. Aerodynamic wings. Yup. Sleek, angry LED eyes. You bet. That signature Ducati red, so spicy it might actually burn your retinas. Look at it too long, and you'll start texting your bike, we need to talk. Tell me in the chat, if you had this bike, where's the first place you're taking it? And no, your ex's driveway is not a valid answer. Okay, maybe it is. Power, baby. The engine that screams in Italian. Now let's get into what really matters, the V4 engine. It's like Ducati built a volcano, stuffed it into an aluminum frame, and said, try not to scream when you twist the throttle. 1,103 cubic centimeters of pure madness. And guess what? It now makes 225 horsepower. 225. That's not a bike, that's a 2-wheeled spaceship. You could slap wings on this thing and probably apply for a pilot's license. 225 horses. In my day, we had 90 horses and called it a superbike. Kids these days. Now be honest, who here actually needs this much power? Absolutely nobody. Who wants it anyway? Literally all of us. Raise your hand in the chat if you'd still ride it straight into your office lobby just to prove a point. Tech so smart it probably has a PhD. Hold up, this bike isn't just fast, it's a freaking genius. It's rocking a new generation electronics suite that's so smart, it might actually be applying for college. You've got cornering ABS, for when you brake so hard your soul leaves your body. Slide control, because yes, sliding is now considered intentional, apparently. Wheelie control, or as we call it, fun police mode. Quick shifter, because using a clutch is so 2020. And of course, rider modes like street, race, and please Lord save me. Comment your riding mode of choice. Are you a street mode on Sunday kinda rider, or are you going full race mode at red lights just to flex on scooters? The suspension, it floats like a butterfly, screams like a demon. Let's not skip over the Öhlins Smart EC 2.0 semi-active suspension. That's right, semi-active, like your gym membership. Only this one actually works. This thing reads the road better than your ex reads your texts. You hit a bump, and the bike's like, "Don't worry, king. I got you." It adapts, it adjusts, and it makes you feel like you're riding on marshmallows. Very angry, very fast marshmallows. Brakes, because you're gonna need them, trust me. Now with great power comes great, "oh crap I'm going too fast" moments. That's why Ducati slapped on Brembo Stylema are brakes. These brakes stop you so hard, your future self feels it. Someone said they pulled 100 to 0 km/h in 3.9 seconds. My emotions haven't even processed my last breakup that fast. Real question, how many of y'all have locked the rear once and instantly blamed it on the weather? Be honest in the comments. We don't judge here. Okay, we mildly roast, but with love. Price tag, how much for this Italian beast? Alright, deep breath, because all this beauty, power, and tech ain't coming cheap. The Ducati Panigale V4S 2025 comes in at around $32,000. Yup, 32 grand. That's a car. That's a down payment on a house. That's probably worth selling your kidney for. Who's got a slightly used organ and a dream? Drop a "worth it" in the chat if you'd sell your couch, fridge, and possibly your dignity for this bike. The verdict, should you even consider this madness? So who is this bike for? Easy, it's for the person who thinks subtlety is overrated, believes red makes you faster, wants to hear angels scream when they hit the throttle, and has a slight addiction to adrenaline. Honestly, the 2025 Panigale V4S isn't just a bike. It's an experience. It's therapy. It's a statement that says, yes, I have terrible financial decisions, and yes, they sound like a MotoGP exhaust. Final thoughts, let's ride out together. If you made it this far, you deserve a Panigale. Or at least a cookie. Smash that like button like it's the throttle on a straightaway, hit subscribe so you never miss another wild ride with us here at Biker's Choice, and yo, drop your dream bike in the comments. Would you ride the 2025 Panigale V4S? Would you name it something spicy? Mine's called La Flamma. Because, obviously. And remember folks, ride fast, ride safe, and if you can't buy a Ducati, at least pretend to in the comments. We support delusion here. Peace out, throttle heads. See you in the next one, where we might just review a bike so fast, it outran my Wi-Fi. Stay tuned.